It's Friday, baby. Here we go. What is up, everyone? We should be here. We should be live. Let me get this chat on over here because technology never friggin' works. But I think I got it all sorted out. Here we go. There we go. Yep, we're ready. We're live. What's going on, everyone? We made another week. We survived. We did it. We had an ice storm try to knock us out down here in the down south. I'm not cold-blooded. I can't handle the cold. And then you throw some ice in on it? No. Mass chaos. Absolutely insane. I've been hiding for the past 2 days. It's like, I don't even know how cold it is. Cold enough for me. And then there's this other Arctic blast coming in. I don't know. I mean, pretty much the entire United States is going to be hit by this one that's coming up. It's going to be like 0 degrees here. It's never 0 here. What is that? No degrees? There's no temperature? Whatever, man. Whatever. What is up, everybody? There's a lot of you pre-gaming, man. Let me tell you, in your early bubble bath, Bourbon, Uncle Buck, Roy R, Sugar Kitty, aka Sugar Kitty, Kevin Campbell, Aiden Craig, Mike Franklin, Old Man Joe, Sir Kerber himself, Darrell, the legend, Cool Running, Friday at Fred's. Of course, the Fred's crew is here. They were in here 4 hours ago, pre-gaming. That's how we do it. Uta, and that means Carlos somewhere nearby. Donnie, the Linux cat. Aiden Craig, I might have already said Aiden, but guess what? Aiden Craig again. Will Hindo. Whiskey Mountains, aka Adriana Rodriguez. Whiskey Mountains. It's new, you changed your name. What's up, Adriana? Mark Bond? Richie Z? Heck yeah, man. Everyone. Kevin Campbell. Carlo, there's Carlo. Uncle Buck, did I already say Uncle Buck? Might have. Cameron Lochner, do push-ups. Lone Wanderer 360, the newest Patreon member. What is up? Amy the Legend. A friggin' boom. Chris Buzalencia, of course. Phil Flamian. I didn't want to say that wrong. I had to squint a little bit. What's up, Phil? Cheers, buddy. Get on in here. Get something in your glasses, everyone. It's Friday. We have a lot of things to drink. A lot. T Squared, what is up? Who else? Whiskey Central, Shayla, Tim Evans. All right, we're caught up. Young Pie was in here way early too. Andrew Spurrell, what's up? Robbie Harmon. What's up, Robbie? Sorry, dude, I couldn't play Xbox with you because everything was wrong with the stream again. So, Josh Pence, Jared O'Connor, Swanee, Buckeye Piper was in here, John T. Heck yeah. Barn Door, of course. Cletus. What is up, everyone? So, a couple things just to, we got a little stuff to get to first. And then we'll get started. We have some announcements. We have some coming ups. We got some friggin' everything. So, whoa, Donnie, that perfect that you asked that. It said, hey, Trev, where did you get that sweet hoodie? Well, guess what, people? That's a perfect time to go ahead and announce the first ever sponsor of the Bourbon Wrench. Friggin' Into the AM, which was absolutely perfect. You might have heard him on the Bourbon Junkies. Okay? I knew about these guys even before that. They just have cool stuff. Their clothes are friggin' awesome. My brother wears their stuff. And they reached out to me. They said, we like what you do. And I said, hey, I like what you do. So, what they did, they hooked me up with all this stuff. And I've been wearing it. Listen here, I've been wearing it because I want to give you guys the rundown. The full shindig. Okay? And guess what? It's good to go. So I said, we gotta promote them, man. Their hats, freaking awesome. The windbreaker, come on. I walked outside the other day, wind wailing, and I freaking broke the heck out of it. Broke it. T-shirts, so comfortable. Okay, here's the thing. This is the last thing I'll say because I will just tell all good things. But listen here, the shirts, it's like the perfect mix between a friggin' tri-blend and a cotton shirt. Tri-blend, really soft, but too thin. Cotton, thick and good, but it's too thick. It's not soft. Bam, right down the middle, their shirts. Okay, go check out the links. They hooked us up with a discount code. If you click the link, they get you over there. You get a discount code. If you are really into their stuff, they have a little t-shirt club. You sign up, it's cheaper shirts. They send you a shirt. You get friggin' 10% off that too. So, yeah. Huge shout out to Into the AM for believing in me. That's the moral of this story. All right, Swanee coming in with a super chat. He's just a flying pair. What the heck? Yeah, let's get the Bourbon Rich to 100 Patreons now. We're only 2 away. And guess what? We're going live tomorrow with Miss Wrench on the Patreon. So, last one was really fun. For those of you who were there, it was freaking fun as heck. So, had a great old time. You missed it. ADHD Whiskey. What is up, Matt? We're getting nice and freaking ready for you. It's Bourbon Night. It's Chad. What's up, Chaz? Let's get the party started. What is up, Chad? It's gotta be. No, Sarah doesn't call me Captain. Heck yeah. Nick Foles, what is up, brother? What else we got? Okay, so another thing too. Oh, Donald! Just to outdo Chad and Sarah. Mike Franklin, like Goldilocks of clothing, just right. And gosh, it is just right. I will tell you though, the shirts, they're kind of, here's the thing. I'll be honest. They hug the guns. So they're a little tighter in the arms, just saying. Just saying. Maybe not all of them, but they have shirts and hoodies and sweatpants and everything. Will Henderson with the mega chat. You're my hero. Well, Will, you are my hero. Heck yeah. So there's one more announcement that pertains to the links down below. So you'll see I normally have a Teespring link. It's there, but I'm in the process of kind of testing out Spreadshirt. So you will see a Spreadshirt link. Okay? You'll see a Spreadshirt link in the description. That will take you some stuff. I have different designs over there. Some like exclusive Spreadshirt designs. And there's like a 15% discount going on for the first 2 weeks. So go check that out. See, test the quality of their stuff. I just want to see what they're like. That's what we're doing. So heck yeah. Just launched it. Been working on some new designs to throw over there. So with that being said, that was a lot. That was a lot. A little more serious. To start the night off with, a fellow community member and legend, Scotch Trooper, has recently passed away. So he was battling pancreatic cancer, and I hate saying, I never want to say he lost the fight, but he, I think they made a post on his Instagram, and I think that it was, it said it perfectly. It was, I gotta read it. I don't want to. I didn't lose my battle with cancer. At best, it was a tie. I took the Death Star down with me. So I couldn't have said it better. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna raise a toast, and we're gonna cheers him on his way home. So I'm bringing out this bottle, very special bottle to me. So that's what we're gonna cheers Brett with. All right, everyone gets something in your glass. give a good old F cancer in chat and raise one up. Thoughts and prayers to his family. We got it from here. Cheers, Brett. Yep, roll it. F cancer, man. And it's one thing. I feel like that's one disease that every one of you in the chat can at least name one person who has had, who is battling, who has battled, who's lost the battle, who's won the battle. Someone you know has been affected in one way or the other. So that was why we definitely, you know, when we did that charity stream, we wanted one of them had to go to a charity organization. So yeah, a few. Yeah, it's a hard thing. It's not a, you know, it's not a disease that there's going to be one cure for it. You can't just cure cancer. So it's you have to find many cures for many different types, and I don't know, we just gotta keep trying. All right, so we were talking a little bit in the we're the pre-game squad. We were talking in the pre-game chat about tonight's flight and what we were going to do and if we wanted to do it blind, but I think we decided we're just going to do it we're just going to do side by side. What I thought, it's going to be Makers versus Weller, and what we'll do is I have like a version, so I have Weller Special Reserve, we'll pair it up with regular Makers. And I have a different one that's around the same proof for 107, and then Weller Full Proof. So we'll side by side and see what it is. Let me replay this. Doug H coming in with the mega chat. It's Friday. Heck yeah, Doug and the whole crew. Yeah, let's do another charity giveaway soon for the, what is it, AM Cancer Society or similar. Yep, I'm in. I think that's definitely something we should do, I don't know, a couple times a year, just raise a huge crap ton of money and donate it as the whiskey community. All right, so yeah, we'll just side by side these because, come on. This is a huge debate. Makers, freaking everywhere. Weller, people lose their minds over it. Okay? Hard to get. The only one that I can easily get is Weller Special Reserve, and even that isn't that easy for me to get. I'll go in there, the shelf will be full. I go in there the next day, gone. And it'll be gone for a couple weeks. Bam, coming back. The other one, the 107, I've had to do some sketchy things for that guy. Weller Full Proof, Donnie has helped me on every one of those guys. Never seen a Weller 12. We don't got that guy. We'll see. We'll see if we want to add that add the CYPB into this mix tonight. All right, let's do it. Let's start a pouring. Oh, another thing before while we're still on announcements, and we'll get started. So if you're on the Patreon page, you saw where I posted, I was talking about how, well, I was talking about this Wednesday. We did the live stream with Darrell. We're going to start doing a kind of, a semi-regular thing where I'll pick someone and they get to come on or whatever they want to do. If they would rather just, I don't know, FaceTime me or whatever, we'll do a flight together or whatever. But, friggin', hold on. Let me make sure. Let me pull up the email and we'll get to it. It's very important. So here we go. Yep, so Uncle Buck and Tim Evans, we're still going to work out the details, but they have offered up, I don't know exactly how many of you guys or when we're going to do this. I will announce it on the Patreon page, but they will be sending whoever I pick on at least some of these, maybe a couple of these, okay, guys? But whoever I pick, you will come on the stream and you will face me in a blind supplied by them. And from what I've heard, and I quote from Uncle Buck, I will be sending hitters in the flight. That if that's not reason enough to get in on this, there's that. But then, wait, there's more. If you beat me, there will be a reward in the form of a hand-delivered bottle. So heck yeah, talk about a good old shindig if you beat me. And all I'm saying is I've read the rules and you might beat me. Just saying. They're setting me up, gosh dang it. So yeah, if you guys want in on that, it'll just be, I'm gonna randomly select people from the Patreon list. So we're sweetening the pot over there, okay? We're dropping stuff. We got rocks glasses coming, which will probably only go out to Patreons. So yeah, anyway, let's get into it. Enough of that. Enough announcements, man. I'm sick of it. I love talking about myself and promoting myself, but now I'm just tired of it. So first up, Weller, a special reserve. I paid $20 for this. The price around here recently went up to $29. Here's the funny thing about it. They also would sell the handles, the big old fat bottles of this. And when the price, so those bottles, I think it was $20 for the 750, and then it was like $40 for the big old 175. When they price increased the regular bottle to 30, they left the price of the big one to 40. They didn't touch it. So for a while there, it was just, you kind of, get the bigger one. But then recently they said, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. And yeah, now the big one's like $60, so. And then we're gonna compare it straight to Maker's Mark. Both 90 proof. I mean, I don't know which one of these was made first, but they definitely were both created to be against each other. Direct competition. They said, oh, we can make a 90 proof one. We can do it better than you. Drain, drink, let me catch back up. I feel like I've been neglecting you. So I start nosing. The Weller. What's up, Austin Feltz? Matt Jones, Weller's hit and miss here in the Spring Woodlands, Texas. Yeah, I think it is. Ready for Into the PM with the wrench. One lime at a time. Heck yeah. Into the AM with the merch and into the PM with the wrench. That didn't flow that good. Whatever. Wildlife and Whiskey. What's up, man? You listen to any more metal? I love sweet pots. Okay, Robbie, you weirdo. We still on for March the 5th? Slamathon! Heck yeah, we are. We need to decide what we're gonna do. March 5th, Matt, it's gonna be a slamathon, and there's a reason why he said that. It's because on March the friggin' 5th, it's gonna be, and I hope I'm not putting words into your mouth, it's gonna be ADHD whiskey being destroyed by the wrench on the wrench channel. And then it will be the wrench getting frigging destroyed by ADHD whiskey on that channel. What do you guys think? Back to back slammering. We are all gonna be slammered. Oh, I'm so excited. Double header, yeah. It's gonna be fan-friggin-tastic. What's up, Robotic? Okay, right off the bat, Weller Special Reserve, guys. I mean, surely you guys have all tried this. I hope you've tried it at least once. This is the easiest one for me to get. I've always said it. I've always said it's totally fine. I think it's definitely only worth the $19 that I originally paid for this. It going up to 30, there's just so much more that I would gladly choose over this. Knob Creek 9-year, there you go. It's not a weeder, but it's better. Just be honest. And I don't know if I read this, but I'm gonna replay it because it's a mega chat and I can do that. Friday at Fred's, yeah, it's Friday. What is up, everyone at Fred's? Because I know there's like 15 of you. What's up, Sam B? It's just, this Weller's always, the Weller Special Reserve is just so watery to me. It smells good, but it's like you put too much water in it. You accidentally added too much water to your drink and yeah, there's not a whole lot that goes on with it. It's a little bit of cherry and it's absolutely water going down. I will tell you this though, float around in the pool, and if you're like, man, I want just a neat whiskey, go grab this dude and float around the pool. Pro tip. I've tested it. Ooh. See, and that's the thing, guys. These first two, there isn't a whole lot going on with them. But I just personally like the nose of Maker's better. Granted, there is not a whole lot going on the nose. It's like just melted caramel candy sweetness. It is so sweet. And that's it. That's all you get. So if you don't, and it's kind of funky, there's a little funkiness, but if you like this kind of thing, you typically dig, and this is why I didn't include the Maker's cask strength. I tried to do different Maker's ones. Because literally the Maker's cask it's the same exact thing, just higher proof. And then the Maker's 101 still to me is it's just 101 proof of this. Higher proof sweetness. That's it. Saw some OWA on the shelf here in North Carolina years ago, or maybe I was just hallucinating. You were hallucinating. We don't get that. We don't get any Weller 107 here at all. Like, I don't even think it's in the allocation, period. Yeah. These ones aren't that interesting. I feel like, obviously, as we go on, things are going to be getting a lot better, but the Weller line in general is meant to be budget bottles. Taters drove the price up and people convinced themselves it's better than it really is. Yeah, and I totally agree with that. These weren't designed to be this friggin', top ultra goodness. It's just like Weller 12 retail, 12 years old, $30, because that's all they knew. That's all it was worth, I guess. You should have compared Maker's cask strength with William LaRue Weller. I don't have William LaRue Weller, dude. Get out of here. I've had samples of it. William Rivas. What's up, Sexy Rich? What's up, Sexy William? Good to see you, man. Who else? I saw someone else in here that... Liberty not licensed. Have I said hey to you? I don't know. Liberty not licensed is always hyping me up on those 2 videos I've produced and I've uploaded. Bam, hyping me up. Just making me feel good. What's up, DC? Heck yeah. Yeah, guys, we gotta get... I'm telling you. We are friggin' 2 people away from 100, and I'm so OCD. 2 people just need to bite the bullet. I will torture Miss Wrench tomorrow. Not actual torture, because that's wrong. But torture with, like, scotch. And you know she loves the scotch. Mallory is at Fred's. And here they come. I say Fred's, there's a lot of people there, and then they all just show up. There's Ryan. Cheers, Trev. Out with Friday with Fred's. What's up, Wig Master? Heck yeah. Wig Master. You changed your name. I recognize your logo. I recognize your logo. You're not originally Wig Master. That's how often I do this. JT Monies. I've never seen a 46 cast strength on a shelf. Well, let me, I've been talking. Let me drink this. I personally prefer Makers over Weller Special Reserve. It's not that it's like drastically better. It's not like you're drinking something. These were designed both as just entry budget. Here, it's cheap. There you go. It's the lowest thing the Makers makes. That's their bottom. That's the bottom line. So, yeah, it's good. So what we're gonna do, because I'm not gonna drink the whole glass, but I'm gonna start this huge freaking blend, and it's gonna just be the Weeder blend. The Weeder blend. Yeah, so versus Weller Special Reserve and Maker's Mark, they both weren't, not a whole lot going on. It's definitely something like, if you're planning, this is how I do it. If I'm like, man, I really want some like Maker's Cask strength, I typically don't just go and reach for the Maker's Cask. If I'm planning on having a couple that night, I always go, I'm like, man, I really want Maker's Cask strength. So I'll go pour a little Maker's, warm myself up, get acclimated, and then I'll go to it. That's my thing. What's up, Emily Chambers? Friggin' legend. Lists my name twice in his new videos. My mom said that makes me a pretty big deal. Well, Kevin, I did not mean... Kevin, you're a freaking big deal. Okay? You're a big deal. I love you. Torture with consent is its own thing, sir. There comes Emily. I don't know what to say to that. It comes down to preference. Sweet cinnamon, Weller Special Reserve, oak and cherry, Maker's Mark. So I get that Buffalo Trace cherry note, or what I call cherry, on the Weller Special Reserve. On the Makers, I always get just freaking like vanilla bomb or something. It's so sweet. It is so sweet. All right, so let's go Weller 107. And I was thinking of pairing it up. What was I gonna pair it up with? I thought I switched it out. That's why. Well, shoot. I totally ruined my plan. I thought I had something closer to 107 proof. The Maker's Cask is 109. Oh, that's what it was. I was gonna compare it to RC6 because RC6 is like 108 proof. But 109 for cask strength. What do you guys think? Is that no? Should I go get something closer? Okay, Maker's Mark cask. They are nearly identical to me. Like just regular Maker's Mark cask. What do you think? Oh snap, let's drink! Edward Fulmer, hurry up! Get you something in the glass, brother. So Amy's spoken. So, Weller 107. I need to pour a little less, but whatever. It's Friday, let's get schlammered. Screw it, let's do both. I'm gonna do, the Maker's 46 cask 2. Just because I love it. And I love Makers, so I want to drink it. Let me go nab the Maker's cask. And we're back, baby. And of course, I knew exactly where in the collection it is. Okay? Here we go. So this too is specifically for Amy because she said they're identical. Barry Hawk, what is up? 107. 107 is drastically better than friggin' Weller Special Reserve. Period. Hold on. Do you guys ever do this thing? So sometimes when I go in for the first Roy with the mega chat, $10 mega chat, Roy says, screw your YouTube fee, and cheers, buddy. Roy, freaking love you. Ed Cummings, Ed, the legend, little tardy to the party. Hope you're having a great night, Trev. Ed, get you something in the glass. Unless you got to go back to work, but you need to relax, brother. You need to have a good old night. Stephen Holtzclaw, did I even mention you earlier? Because Stephen Holtzclaw is a demigod in this here chat. And he was in here real early. And I honestly don't even remember saying his name, but we were chatting before this. Gosh dang it. Stephen Holtzclaw. Let's see. Bourbon Battalion. Speaking of Bourbon Battalion, I'm going to play this because it's pretty recent. And I can. But Bourbon Battalion was my latest subscriber. Heck yeah. All right, yeah. Weller 107, so much better than Special Reserve. I feel like I get a little more spiciness going on. And not like spicy like rye spice. It's a little hotter and it makes you feel like you're getting more for your buck. And I think the red bottle throws me off and makes me think of Christmas, so I'm just inherently thinking cinnamon. Okay? That's probably what it is. But yeah, way better to me than the 10 or the Special Reserve. Also cannot get a bottle of this to save my life. Ohio, I hate all of you. You guys get the whole country's allocation. Okay. This is the Maker's Mark cask strength. Amy says they're identical to her. 107 is just like liquid red hots to me. Yeah, I feel like it's there's some kind of cinnamony thing going on. And it's Christmas. Come on. It's Christmas in a glass. Guess what came in today? Another Buffalo Trace store pick. Donnie, I gotta come back to Memphis because I need to restock. My bank account has recovered from the last time I visited you, and I need to go back. Man, I don't know. Like... Maker's cask strength's really friggin' good. Let me compare it. Oh, it's fresh in my mouth. You know what's weird? The thing I really noticed the difference of when I drink them side by side, I don't know what to call this. I do not know how to describe this other than like the Maker's cask is like, it's so heavy feeling, like it's so thick and coats your mouth more, I guess, than the 107. The 107 is smooth is the only way to explain it. Like it's almost... Hold on. I'm gonna try. This is how you get better. You gotta try. Ed Cummings, that's what she said. Huh. Yeah, it's just so, I guess, light. It's just, yeah, so Cheech coming in, $10 super chat. Looking for input. When is a good time to visit distilleries in Kentucky, Ohio, and Indiana? Cheers, Trev. Road trip. People, hook up Cheech. I went to Kentucky in July, and I didn't have a problem. I didn't book any tour. I didn't book any. I showed up the day of, and I got in. Granted, I was close on like 2 of them. When I went, and it helped that it was just me. I was going solo. So when I went to Heaven Hill, I didn't do the actual tour at Heaven Hill because the dude in front of me was like, yeah, I would like 2 tickets to the connoisseur tasting. And the lady was like, oh, I'm so sorry, we only have 1 ticket. And then, so he got the regular tour, and I walked up there and I was like, I'll take that 1 ticket of your connoisseur thing. And then Wild Turkey, I showed up there at like, I don't know, it was like 1, and she was like, here, let me see if we have any tours. She's like, oh no, the next one we have isn't until 4. And then as she's saying that, she goes, oh, look at here, 1 just opened up for the next tour that's going out. Wow. And I was like, this is frigging destiny. And I went that. Yeah, okay, so It's Bourbon Night says everything is reservations right now. Yeah. So yeah, I'm sure everything's totally different. Mike Franklin says the best time to go is 2022. Chad once again says spring is the best time. Oh yeah, another thing, it was hot as friggin' balls when I went. You'd go into honestly going into the Rick House cooled you off. You would walk, I was walking around just melting out there. The Jim Beam one was kind of, it was pretty cool. In fact, it was so hot that day, so when I went to Jim Beam, it was so hot that inside, like, the cooker room, it was so hot in there that they could not allow us to go in there. They said it was like 160 or 180. It was something stupid inside the room. And she said, she's like, okay, if you want to go in there to see how hot it feels, you can step inside right in the doorway and you have to come right out. So of course, I'm like, yep, going in there. And I'm not kidding. It was so hot in that room. As soon as you stepped in there, it's like I felt the life being drained from my body. I mean, it felt like I was in an oven. Shameless plug, but we have a video about what the distilleries are like for tours during COVID. Hey, drop the link to It's Bourbon Night's video where they're doing that. In fact, they have a couple videos about distilleries. Just drop all of them. Just do it. I'll be honest, guys. So let me, before we get into this, so I tried them. This is a triple threat round, and we're doing Maker's 46 cask strength. It's Bourbon Night was the first place that I ever was wrenched. Ever. Way back when, in my infancy. Way back when. I can hardly even remember it. Many a moon ago. And I've banned many a faces since then. Oh. So the 107 in Maker's cask strength, honestly, it's a toss-up for me. It really depends on the mood. Like sometimes I feel like I would prefer the 107, that cinnamon note. Like I said, during Christmas, oh yeah, that's what I'm freaking drinking. Maker's 46 or Maker's cask strength, it's fine, and it's easy to get. That's why I'm giving it points over the 107. It's because I don't have to sell my soul to get it. I can just go to the store. There it is, right there, cheap. Like, I feel like the price is getting even lower on it. But this Maker's 46 cask, it wins between these two for sure. Period. Just saying. Back when you were a baby wrench, yeah. It was good. We wrenched you good too. Chad, that was probably one of the best decisions you guys have ever made. Hey, I will say though, yeah, don't leave my stream to watch it. If you do, I will be very sad. But no, I think for me, I would say It's Bourbon Night was the whole reason why that just drew me into the community. And then, because, you know, way back when you could still do meetups, you know, I went to multiple of their meetups. I met them, I met viewers of theirs, I met all these people from the community. And what really just resonated with me was that when you went to these meetups, I met people there that I have met up with multiple times since then. I text them, they've come here, I've met a couple who live in Florida, I've met up with them in Florida. Friggin' people have come here. I met people, Michael, I don't know if you're in here lurking, but he comes up here and we go to the bar every time he comes up here. It's awesome. That's what really just solidified me into this community, was like meeting these people in person that you see in the chat and form actual in the flesh relationships. It was friggin' incredible. So Pearl Jam is premiere streaming a concert from 1988 and I stayed here. That's a big what the heck, bro? You must really like me. What's up, D Willett? Coming in late. It's fine. Still love you. What's up, Sean? It's a great community. Looking freaking swole. You make me feel bad, dude. I work out every day, and then Sean's just freaking jacked out of his mind. Yeah, the Maker's 46 cask is, and honestly though, it really, I guess, depends on what you feel about regular Maker's 46. I don't know how hard, I've never seen this bottle. I have not seen it. And I know it's a limited release. I don't know the extent to it. The Legend Amy Bohm. Here comes the Bohm. Actually got me this bottle. So that's the only reason I have it. What a freaking legend. That's why I love Amy with all of my heart. But it is way better than these, for sure. And like I said, I'll be honest, to me personally, it's a toss-up between the 107 and the Maker's cask. It really depends on my mood, to be honest. Like, 107's good, and I think this is a good point, is, like someone said earlier, this was not designed to be something that you cannot get. This was designed that everyone can get it. What is special about this? What makes this hard to get, if that makes sense? They could make tons of that. They probably do. It's just society. Society is what's doing this. Cool 62 Chev Trev, I'm here and I'm lurking. Lurkers, check in. Bourbon Baller, what is up, brother? Good to see you, as always. As a hermit, the whiskey community has allowed me to come out of my shell. Inexperienced whiskey new guy. Okay, you're totally new. And that's the thing, man. Like, I feel like this community and, you know, the live streams and chatting with everyone, how do I say this? And I've mentioned this before. You know, when I was in the military, it doesn't matter who you are, where you came from, who your friends were outside of the military, what your life was like growing up, what you did for fun, what you enjoyed, what color skin, what religion you were. None of that mattered. Nothing. It doesn't matter who you were, where you came from, what you believed in, what you liked, what you didn't like. The only thing that mattered was me and you. You and I are alive and in the flesh, and we're here right now. I don't care anything else. And it forms a bond that just, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters other than what we friggin' feel, okay? This community was probably the first time, I would say the second time. I'm a part of another community, but this community kind of, I guess, I got more involved in, and it's really, it reminds me a whole lot of that culture of, it does not matter. I don't, you know, it's crazy. Look at all these lurkers. Anthony, lurking. Bunch of freaking lurkers in here. Mark Bond's lurking. Chris Buzalencia's lurking. Carlos still, he's in stealth mode, lurking. Matthew S is lurking. Chris S is lurking, as always. Brian Nicholson, always lurking. Wish I could get a Weller. So, it doesn't matter to you guys, or to me. You know, I see your name, I see your logo, I see you every time. I don't have to know you. I don't have to, outside of this chat, I don't have to know what you like. I don't have to know your political views, your religious views, what you like to eat. I don't have to know any of that. It's just, we get along here, nothing else matters. And that's why it's like, someone said it, brother. Someone said brother. Word brother. I think you were saying word brother, but I took that as saying the word for that is brother. Brotherhood. Even my ladies, the sisterhood. I think it's just, it's a strong community. It doesn't matter. We all share the same belief of bourbon, and it's amazing. So, and all of this started because someone said, this brings me out of my shell. And that's what I'm saying. There are people who maybe you don't feel welcome in other places. Maybe even in person, you're shy. You don't fit in with these, you know, other things that go on. And I think once you come here, every single person in here just welcomes you. They say hey to you every time, especially the people who are in here always. Lurkers, that's why I call you out, because I want you to feel welcome and included too. But the people are always chatting, everyone recognizes you and everyone says hey to each other, and it's just, you finally start feeling welcome, like you feel like you're a part of something, and that's why I love this community. So, this episode of Wrench Rants is brought to you by Weller and Maker's Mark. Just kidding. It's brought to you by Into the AM. Check out the link in the description for a 10% discount code. Code Bourbon Wrench. Everyone except for Daniel Kerber. He is not welcome. He's definitely not welcome. Just add these. Hold on, I kind of don't want to add, I kind of want to drink this one. Let me take one more little sip of the Maker's 46 cask before I add it into the blend of blends. Kerber, I'm kidding. I love you. OMJ. OMJ. With a mega chat lurking. So for one, OMJ. What does that stand for? Who are you? Who's OMJ? 2, lurking. Lurking. It's when you're sitting in the back. You just watching. You're probably on your couch or on your sofa, and you're kind of like, yeah, community. Heck yeah, brother. Lurking. When everyone else is like, heck yeah, brother. Yeah. Oh, it's Old Man Joe. Gosh dang it, Joe. OMJ. Ah, I feel stupid. But I still gave you the lurker rundown. Whatever, now I'm an idiot. JG is in here. I saw you earlier, JG. I was on that rant, you know. I see everything. I see all. Modding for all these channels, just, it helps me. Typically, guys, I'm in basically every chat. I'm typically working on something on my other monitor, so I'm always making logos and stuff. So that's probably why, if you don't see me chatting, I'm there. I'm just keeping my eyeballs for creepers, like Joe Pastrana, who's been lurking from the start. Spending time with the fam, but listening in the background. Well, tell your fam the whiskey community loves them. All right, let me replay this because I want to see some more fireworks. Gotta love the fireworks. $5 mega chat from Amos. The Whiskey Tube community is absolutely the best. All right, let's get into. We have a whole other hour. We're breaking out the Weller CYPB, and we got to compare. We got to compare other stuff because this is all I had planned. So I was thinking of doing the Makers 2020, and I have to read it because letters. SE4PR5, and that's what's going to go up against Weller Foolproof. So, because this is, I think this is, hold on. Yeah, this is the highest Makers that I have, I believe. So that's why I kind of decided to do it up against Weller Foolproof. So, Weller Foolproof. Donnie says, where's Biggin? He has been, so like I said, guys, we had this friggin' ice storm. It is so cold outside for here, and he has not moved from the warm, cozy bed over there. And again, I worked on the Biggin cam, so for when he lays right here, I don't know how to fix it, to be honest with you. Sherry G, let me replay that. This is why I love this feature. I could see double the fireworks. Sherry G with the mega chat. Cheers. Sherry G, I freaking love you. Sherry, I saw that you got my message. I messaged you. So, it'll all be okay. There we go. Here we go. I've never side-by-sided these. Who's ever done this? When is that HBR flight fight? There's, oh my gosh, Will, I know. Guys, I'm so sorry. There's always, we should have just done it tonight, to be honest. Wow. Fireball. Hey, for one, hold on. I was reading Carlo's comment that was flagged, and I unflagged it. Oh, hold on. So Amy was dropping a link. She has a pass. If you want a mega chat, if you want fireworks, there it is. I love fireworks. And then YouTube doesn't get any of the monies. Jeffrey Whack, what's up, brother? But come on, wrenches. You gonna let me out-wrench you? That's why I'm the wrench. So in the last hour, I'm getting hot. So we gotta take this dude off. Check it out. Into the AM, baby. I'm telling you, this thing is soft. This isn't even part of, like, they're not making me do this at this point. They never were making me do any of it, but this is good. I thoroughly enjoy it. And look at that. It's one of those shirts. It's nice and tight on the arms. Like it. It's good. If you're into that kind of thing, check them out. All right. And then look at that. Come on. Freaking cool. Mega Ranch rules. Do those shirts come in fluffy sizes? I don't know, Donnie. You'd have to go check it out. I'm not sure what their sizing is like. They do have plain tees. I will tell you that I have a plain tee of theirs too, and it fits. I don't think it hugged my arms as much, if that makes sense. But the plain tee was also, I'm gonna have to stock up on every color of the plain tee. Okay, so obviously should this come to any surprise, the Weller Foolproof is obviously the clear winner so far of all the Wellers. It's just, that's what Weller should be. Let's just be frank. Hey, no firearms on stream, they'll get demonetized. What's that? I'm stupid. Carlo. So what I'm saying is, so YouTube will automatically hold certain things. I think when you said sponsor, YouTube holds it for the mods or me to approve or block it. So if you cuss or if you post a link and you're not supposed to or whatever, YouTube has this auto feature that will flag it, and the mods will have to read it and approve or deny. It helps with the creeps. If they just want to come in and start cussing, no one in the chat will even see it. Like, we can just block. Dickle. It didn't flag Will. Let me replay it. So, Anonymous, who the heck are you? Anonymous? Great show, great crowd. I love you, Anonymous. Speak up, who are you? And then Lone Wanderer, 360. Lone Wanderer, 360. SE4PR5 is the best Ermagerd. We're about to find out. And I'll tell you right now, on the nose, it's really friggin' good. Andrew Kelly, looks like you spilled some whiskey on that shirt. Should probably take it off. Don't want to catch a cold, do ya? Well, gosh dang it, you're right. No, I'm just kidding. Patreon. Speaking of which, hold on. Oh my gosh. Guys. We got it. Hold on. David, how do you say, Baze? Baze. David Baze. David Bazzi. It's still showing that I have 98 Patreons, but David came in, so that should be 99. So that means we are one away from the 100 friggin' Patreons. Swanee with a mega chat, and he says, why not? There is no reason why not. You get fireworks. And Swanee, I love you. Daniel Kerber, I just canceled mine. Kerber, I take back everything I said. Let's get into this. Baze with silent E, so Baze. Baze. David Baze. Heck yeah, David. Welcome aboard, and you will get to see, if you so choose to, Miss Wrench tomorrow, and she's friggin' hot. All right, I just resubbed. Yeah, so let me just tell you something that maybe no one else tells you. The Weller lineup, so Weller Special Reserve 107 and Full Proof, there's no difference. It's the same freaking thing at different proofs. At least that's what it tastes like. Granted, at full proof, so 114, it's the best. So inexperienced whiskey new guy. He was anonymous, great show, great crowd. And he loves you too. He loves me, and I love you. Welcome aboard. You are always welcome here, my friend. And if anyone in the chat ever says otherwise, I will personally get rid of them with the biggest hammer you've ever friggin' seen. 107 was available in single barrel store picks, however, and I do. Oh, shoot. I don't have it with me. I had half a sample of the 107 pick. Remember, I did that comparison. The 107 pick is drastically better than the 107, hands down. The non-chill filtering, and I will say this every freaking time this comes up, if you want to make your product better, don't chill filter it. Period. End. We've run out of paper. You can't write anymore. But for me personally, this Maker's 2020 is better. There's like, it's starting to taste like, let me read kind of what's in this. Notes of amplified vanilla, warm baking spice, and creamy caramel, which is what's on every Maker's Mark. But there's something else going on, like a... Hold on. I almost said chocolate, but there's something in... This has kind of been a thing that I've noticed about every Maker's Mark. The mouthfeel, just how it coats your mouth, is much different. It's much more on all the Maker's Marks. Like, it feels dense. When you drink it, it feels dense somehow. Like if you drink a Coke next to a water, the Coke feels dense. Weller would be the water, and Maker's would be the Coke. It just feels different. Yeah, and I love that. Granted, like I think I would go toffee over the chocolate. Maybe that's what it is. I was gonna say this, like, I didn't want to say coffee, but it was like in that realm. So toffee. Honestly, I can't even really tell you anything that's actual toffee. I don't eat toffee. But yes, toffee. That's got to be it, Jeffrey Wack. Thanks for saving me. The French oak staves really crank up the vanilla. Yeah, this one's really freaking good, to be honest. I've loved, and you guys know me, I'm a Maker's fanboy, so therefore I've loved every Maker's I've ever had. I love the limited releases. I think RC6 might be my favorite over these. I've never really side-by-sided them. I don't think, not on a stream. And it's really good. To me, that's where it's at. And that's what's crazy about all these special, like if you do a Maker's Private Select, I can't tell you. So it gives you the whole rundown of every stave profile. It gives you how many of each is in there. I can't look at this and be like, oh, I know exactly what that's going to taste like. Oh, that has 4 roasted French mocha. I know exactly how that's going to taste. No, I have no idea. But that's the thing. Every bottle that you ever get of this could be totally different. And I think that's the beauty of it. How it's going to be different, I don't friggin' know. More viscous due to low barrel entry proof. D. Brown, that's a good... Maybe? I have no idea how that works, but maybe it does. It feels so much more viscous. Just dense. It feels dense compared to the Weller. RC6 is better. Do it. Jeffrey Rack wants me to do that. Dan L. Whew. Where's Julie? We have to talk about Dan. Toffee is just goodness. Now get me a Score bar or a Heath bar. Heath bars or toffee? I know what toffee is. So there's Dan L. If you guys have not watched the video that I produced and I released like yesterday. What day is it? Yesterday? You need to watch it because that's the guy. Someone asked in the comments, who is that guy? There he is. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just watch the video. Then you'll friggin' understand. I saw it. Dan, I could not help myself. I just kept Photoshop. I was in Photoshop for hours. And I was like, I have to use all of these. I spend too much time. Jason Coates, what is up? Oh yeah, Danana. From now on, we will never get banana on a single product again. We will get Danana. 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 The Dan banana. From here on out. Viscosity will also depend on distillation methods, and that's the thing. And I'm talking even from the base makers. It was much more. It had much more viscosity, and it's not like I'm sure there's obviously higher end bourbons that have way better mouthfeel and stuff, but these compared to the Weller, yes, it's elevated for sure. All right, add that. So, this is what we're gonna do. We have so much time, and we still have more Weller, and we still have more makers. This is freaking perfect. Why did I not think of this? CYPB. CYPB is 95 proof. Makers 46 is 94 proof. That's what's about to go head to head. A bottle that you have to sell your left nut for, and a bottle that you can get at every store on the planet. So, if you're not subscribed, why not do it? Says Cheech. Heck yeah. And guys, I'm telling you, I don't know why it's still showing that I'm at 98 Patreons, but we're at 99. We need one more. Just cure my OCD. And you'll get to see Miss Wrench tomorrow on a Patreon-only live stream. And it's a Valentine's stream. She's gonna be freaking hot. So let me go grab, the Maker's 40. Well, no, it's right here. Duh. I was anticipating that this happened. So. Also, so some of the people who've won, there's a couple people. Young Pai Chang, have you gotten into this yet? I forgot who else. Mike? Was it Mike Franklin? Have you guys gotten into this yet? I want to know what you guys think of it. So, we get to see Miss Wrench again tomorrow? Me. I do. You aren't a Patreon? Your wife. She's like, don't you mean we do? No, you don't get to see her. Whoa, Miss Wrench, what did we do to deserve that? She had a lot of fun with the last one, and I was like, hey, I know it's Valentine's Day. I know it's Valentine's Day weekend, but what do you think if we do like a Valentine stream? Since you're a babe, everyone wants to see you. And she was like, okay. She wanted to do it. She totally wanted to do it. Oh, and another thing, if you guys aren't, you know, I don't know how active you are, all my Patreons, how active you are on Patreon. The rocks glasses that we've ordered, they've been shipped. They're coming. And they will be sold first to Patrons, and I guarantee you they will sell out on Patreon. So if you're not there, you won't even see them. At least this batch. I'm gonna try, because I know that not everyone can get Patreon. I do not expect you to do Patreon. If you don't want to do it, or you don't do it, or you can't do it, I still love you. I will get something out for the community, like this chat. It'll be specifically for a live stream. And it will be glasses. And it's gonna be friggin' sweet. I haven't tried it yet. My 2 dry weeks in Sunday night. Mike Franklin is on dry week and he is still in the chat. Dan L, go get some coffee. You guys, I feel like you guys been drinking a lot today. Where's Julie? Tell her I said hey. Let me move this stuff out of the way. So what we're doing right now, Weller CYPB versus Maker's 46. I'll be honest, and I hate to buy into any kind of hype behind these bottles. This CYPB is actually really friggin' good. I might like the nose of this even better than like 107, and it's lower proof. Wow, that's actually really good. I need to pour a little more of the full proof because I think I'm having a revelation. Just a little. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I honestly like CYPB the nose more than the full proof. It's less sweet. Yeah, for sure. Like the Weller full proof and stuff, it's to me, I get that Buffalo Trace cherry note that is really sweet to me. The CYPB doesn't really have it. It does, but it's not. There's something else going on. Like you're getting more. There's almost like you're getting some oak or barrel or something that you normally don't get on the Wellers, and that's what I think I really like about it. Yeah, I would honestly, in a blind, I might be hard pressed even guessing that this would be a wheat, let alone like a Weller. I don't know what I would guess it as what I would guess it was, but it's really good. Let me first side by side with the Weller full proof and see, and then we'll do the Maker's 46. I will say though, on the palate, it's like the other Wellers, to be honest. The nose is different. The palate is definitely in line with the Weller profile. That cherry Buffalo Trace note, it's there. Not so much on the nose, on the palate, yeah. And then like that whole water thing, it just goes down. It's not mouth coating, it's not viscous. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah. On the nose, CYPB blows. Whoa. CYPB blows Foolproof out of the water. The palate, Foolproof wins. So I would say Foolproof is better, but CYPB, I would say, is second. It's better than 107 at a lower proof. It's better. The fact that you have to literally sacrifice your newborn child for this bottle is a bit ridiculous. It is still good though. Now, CYPB versus Maker's 46. That's the real competition. Caitlin Brubaker! When are we gonna play Call of Duty? Gosh. Robbie Harmon's back. Robbie. This is Caitlin. This is who I was telling you about. This is who is gonna be on our trios. This is we're gonna get a win with Caitlin. For Caitlin. Dan is really friggin' tired. Let me catch up on some chats. Does CYPB change with every release or always same profile? It's the same. It's always, there's no batches or anything like that. It's the same, I guess, with how they set it up with like different, the barrels come from an exact spot that the people chose, I guess, whenever they did that a couple years ago. And I'm guessing that now every barrel of it, it comes from that section every time. So, and there's no batch. It's not a batch. It's just the same CYPB. And I guess there's no way of telling. No. There's nothing on this that would indicate which year this was released. Other than maybe a laser code on the glass, but that's too much. Gotta go early tonight. Family's calling for me to cook. See it, Swanee. Hey, man. You know where to find me. All right, let's get in. There's Julie. Hey, Trev. Have a newborn. And then make that call. Wait, what? If that's iffy, bro? What did I say? I'm lost now. There we go! Holy crap, we got it! Let's go, baby! Oh, and it shows it. It shows it. We just hit it. We just hit it. Oh, you won't be able to see it. It won't focus. We're at 100 Patreons. We just hit it. Fred. At Fred's. He pledged. We're at 100 patrons. That's crazy. I'm about to friggin' cry. I don't know why that's an achievement. Maybe just, I don't know, just seeing that number is surreal. I don't know. I need to drink more before I start crying. No, I don't have feelings. Nick the Greek, what is up? Oh, I'm crying. Let's get into it. I'm trying to fight back this water that's in my eyeballs. Biggin just rolled up here with a freaking bowl of onions. Who knew cats could do that? Freaking crazy. Get out of here. God. Tonight's of achievements, man. So we hit the 100 patrons. We had our first spawn. Like, this isn't even. This is. I want full transparency with you guys. And I told Into the AM that's how I am. But even them, I said, look, I'm gonna tell them how exactly I feel about it. And that was it. They didn't tell me. They didn't give me a script. They didn't tell me anything to say. They just said, shout us out if you like it. Let them know what you like. And that's what I fully expected to do. So the fact, like tonight, that someone chose, they reached out to me to do tonight's sponsor. That is huge to me. And then we friggin' hit 100 patrons. Well, like, we're making moves, baby. This is why I love doing it. I love this community. This is why I'm always coming out with new merch and new glass. Like, I got glasses coming. I got stuff a-coming. We're making moves, baby. Just want to let you guys know that. James Morgan, what is up? You been lurking? Because I do not recognize your avatar, James. It's okay to have emotions, dude. That being said, I need a shoulder to cry on, James. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you, everyone who's in here. Steve Dameron, what's up, brother? All of you who are in here, I see you guys every freaking week, and you are absolutely incredible. And I'm drinking CYPB and Maker's 46 to see which one's better. And I'm crying. Give your whiskey a hug. Huh. I think this is gonna be... Hold on. Hold on. Okay. CYPB. Got it. How much would it take to sponsor a stream? Whoa, where did that go? I want to put DC Loves Dickel in the corner of the screen for a whole stream. Kerber, just get with me online, bro. Kerber, text me. My rates are really high. Like, if you want to sponsor me, I have a lot of people who want to sponsor me, okay? Maybe $1 or $2, and we can make that happen, Kerber. Caitlin, this is regular Maker's 46 because they are 1 proof off. CYPB is 95, Maker's 46 is 94. So I'm trying to lure Biggin in. He wants to come say hello. This one's tough, I'll be honest, because they're both really good. I got him. Biggin, we hit 100 Patreons, dude. What do you got to say? He's just looking right into y'all's souls. How can you deny this? Come on. Get up there. So, there's Biggin. We hit the 100 Patreon goal. You guys got to see Biggin. This one's actually really tough because I'm a huge Maker's 46 fan. I think I've gone through more Maker's 46. If I had to be honest with you, Maker's 46 and Old Forester 100 proof are the 2 bottles that I will fly through them. I just think the proofs They're so easy to drink, and for what they give me, it's nothing over the top, nothing super hard to, you know, comprehend. But it's like what it does give me, and at the price point it gives it to me at, I love it. So both of those are two of my go-tos. So this one's really hard because I would expect, just like anyone, that CYPB is freaking your soul plus $800. Or if you just get lucky like I did and have a friend at a liquor store who decided to like me that day. If you buy this bottle at that price, I don't think anyone buys CYPB for secondary prices to drink it. Because if you do, expecting that this is an 800 or whatever the secondary price of this is, taste, you're delusional. Collector. Honestly, it's probably for collectors at that price. If you can get it for retail, you have to look out like I did. And at that price point, yeah, it's even at that price point though, for this bottle, no. I can name 3 bottles that are maybe even cheaper than what I paid for this that I would pick every time. That being said, what I'm saying is this Maker's 46 is giving it a run for its money, and it's only $30 and it's endless. So that's why there's a dilemma going on. Julie, wait, can we buy ad space? Oh man, you just changed my life. Julie. Oh my gosh. Hold on, guys. We're gonna do something right now because Dan and Julie L are both huge Patreons of mine. Hold on, watch this. So I need to do this. And then I need to do this. Hold on. Oh no, this is gonna be freaking good. Hey, you already bought ad space and here you go. Which one's good? Oh, hold on. Where is it? Hold on. Watch this. Here we go. Are you guys ready? Here's some ad space for you. Okay, this video is brought to you by Into the AM and the likes. Dan and Julie. Dan is on screen with me. He's drinking with me right now. What do you think, Dan? Here, you need a smell? What do you smell? Banana? No, I'm not getting banana, man. I don't know where you came up with banana, Dan. That's not even a thing. This is Makers and Weller we're dealing with. Yeah, I'm still, it's kind of like, oh God. It's kind of like if you haven't watched my video. Here, we'll just leave good old Banana Dan over here. He'll just be close by. There we go. Oh, Julie like him. Oh my god. Thank you, Trev. Yeah, there we go. There you go. There's your ad placement. Is there a fire over Jim Beam poster? I see something. This? That's a heart. I've decorated my room for Valentine's Day. Oh. Here, we'll just cover up my logo and, well, no, he can. What if I just did this? He's just his hand now. There we go. So Dan, you get one face photo and you get the hand. Let's get back into this. The top donors was. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I was wondering why did it say top donor is $50, and it's because this thing up here only tracks the fireworks. It only tracks the fireworks. That's why because Stephen Holtzclaw last week did this 50 under anonymous, and that's why it's not putting Julie's name up. I need to change it maybe to have super chats. Maybe I'll do one like differentiate. So like mega chat, super chat. There we go. That's what we'll do. I'll get rid of, well, no, I like that one. Maybe I'll add another banner. Next week it'll be different. So, honestly, I still don't even know which one I like the best. Trev, take out the banana from the pic on the right and make it look like Dan is hugging your logo. Oh my god, I can do that. Not really with this. No. Trust me, I have enough photos of Dan that he might not know that I have, that I can totally do that. Oh my gosh. That would be great. Okay, there was Makers 46. Here's the thing, guys, and maybe you won't like this answer, but I like it. And why I like this answer is because I'm having a hard time picking a winner between Makers 46 and CYPB. If that doesn't tell you everything you need to know, then I don't know what else to tell you. The fact that this $30 bottle is confusing me against this, you know, this, you don't get this for the taste, and I will say it every time. It's good for what it is. At the price it is, if it was there, I would do it. But it doesn't compete. It's a 95 proof bourbon, as it should be. Just because I want you to sing my song, JG tipped me $5 mega chat. Thanks, JG. Friggin' love you. Oh, and we got another Patreon. We just jumped up to 101. Barry Hawk. Barry Hawk, you get to see Miss Wrench. Basically, everyone who becomes a patron or is a patron, you get to see Miss Wrench in all of her glory. She's a babe. Like, if that doesn't make you want to join, I don't know what does. All right, so we still have 20 minutes, and I'm not even gonna pick a winner. I can't, because even if I picked, it doesn't matter which one I picked. Even if I picked CYPB as the winner, Maker's Mark 46 held its own against this, in my palate, anyway. So that speaks volumes to me, to be honest. That's just crazy. Ooh, I know what we're gonna do. 2020 Maker's Mark versus RC6. So let me go get it. We're back. Because someone earlier wanted to see that. Absolutely sucking on Apex tonight. How's the drinking going? Robbie, do you want to play Call of Duty after this? Get off Apex, bro. Yeah, Austin RC6 all day. That's what I'm feeling is gonna happen. And I've just noticed, I have tons of Maker's Mark bottles. They should sponsor me. My next sponsor is Maker's Mark. Everyone message them. Do you have any Rebel? I have Rebel 100. Andrew. When's the battle of the two Sarahs? Ooh, Lone Wanderer. So, Cameron and I, Drums and Drams, we have a flight coming to us. I don't know when the Battle of the Sarahs will be. Maybe we can discuss that on that live stream when the Sarahs will battle. I think that would be pay-per-view gold. The Battle of the Sarahs. Nah, I'm gonna hang with Ryan. I'll catch you tomorrow. Okay. Totally understand. Yeah, Cameron, if you haven't watched Drums and Drams, check him out. I'm going live with him soon. He's incredible. Rebel Yell 10 single barrel's great. I've only seen one bottle of it. It was like $70. I should have bought it. It was retail. I think it was like 69 or something. But then again, I wasn't a huge fan of just regular Rebel 100, so that's kind of why I passed. To be honest. Wait until you have Bardstown Discovery 4. You will never desire a Weller again. I'll be honest, I don't think I've had any Discovery. They don't sell Bardstown products here at all. And I think I've only had a sample of one of the Fusion series. Fusion? That's a thing. And it's one of those. Yeah, they don't sell any of it here. Nothing. Period. None of them. Props, not many would say that. David, I say what's on my mind, brother. Bryant, hey Trev, been lurking. Thoughts on Makers 101 and fireworks? Steven. I'll message you here in a second. Hold on. So we have these two Maker's Mark, and then Bryant, he sent in a mega chat. And he wants to know about the 101, so... we will do that. Because I have 3 glasses in front of me. This has turned into a Maker's night now. So this is RC6, this is 2020, you know, R2D2, and then this is 101. We'll do these two first. Wow, okay. They're both really freaking good. Discovery 3 coming in hot. Will's drinking some Discovery 3. See, there's so many of these. Like, I have no idea what freaking any of these are like. And I know ADHD Whiskey looks like we have a theme for March. It's perfect because you are Mr. Bardstown now. That's what we need to start calling you. And since you're such a you're them now. And me literally only having Fusion. And I don't even remember which one it was. And I'll be honest, I'm going to be fully transparent with you guys as I am with everything. I was not a fan of it. It's not that I didn't like it. I think I had it in a flight or something, and I picked it last, and I forgot what I said about it. Like, I thought it was, I don't know, Fusion. What do you guys think of Fusion series? Is it the less good one? I was not a big fan of it, of the Fusion, the one I had. Whichever, I don't even remember which one, to be honest. So this is RC6. This is the 2020. Fusion is young. Andrew Kelly, I think that's what I was saying about it, was like it was so grainy, especially compared to everything else in the flight. I was like, no, that one does not win. Ooh, Caitlin Brubaker coming in. Old fashioned made with regular Maker's Mark. Use maple syrup instead of simple syrup. That sounds like a diabetic, delicious coma. Fusion is young and lower grade. Everyone's saying Discovery is where it's freaking at, but okay. Huh. Interesting. I guess that's what we're going to find out. Check us, ADHD Whiskey and I's stream coming up in March 5th. It's on a Friday. You don't even have to remember it. If you're here, you're always here, and you'll see it. Eric, Discovery is infinitely better than Fusion. Fusion, save the money and buy Discovery. Okay, everyone just says the Fusion, get the Discovery. On the noses, they're kind of similar, but this one is, RC6 is a bit more, I'm the worst with notes. Like, the 2020 is darker. That doesn't tell you anything. Let's just get to the taste. That's what you care about. Oh. RC6 is so good. Ah! The noses are both delicious. They're similar, but I think the 2020 was just turned up a bit. I always remember liking RC6 more. But maybe after having, 15 other pours, that I'm liking the 2020 better now. There is a strong toffee note. And I think maybe it's because I'm what was I trying to say? I just learned what toffee was. DC, go ahead and drop the Spreadshirt link too. If you're a lady in here, for my ladies, I dropped Emily. Emily, if you're still in here, because you specifically have been asking for a bourbon winch hoodie and shirt. On the other link that DC is about to drop, the Spreadshirt link, I have a new logo that I made today for the ladies. Guys, don't buy bourbon winch because you're not a winch. Don't do it. You'll look weird. I mean, unless that's your thing. Do it. But, and All I will say, but the last thing I will say and plug for myself is that the Bourbon Winch, if you go and see that Spreadshirt link and you see that Bourbon Winch logo, I like it so much. I like it so much that I'm going to do the same thing, but it will just say Bourbon Wrench. That way everyone can wear it. And I think it's really cool. And it's specifically to Spreadshirt. I made that today. This is what I do. I literally just spend hours on freaking Illustrator just making crap. For no reason. Kira! So late. Hey everyone. Hey Kira. I love you. Where's David? Just kidding. I love you equally as much. Just David and I are much more romantic. I don't know, man. RC6 has this, it almost has like an oakiness. Let's see what they have to say about it. Bright fruit flavors while perfectly marrying sweet and spice. Huh. Let me try and find fruit. I don't know, man. Nothing screaming fruit. But maybe there's a light sweetness in there that I would probably call the fruit sweetness, but I don't know. Honestly, tonight, normally, if you would have asked me this before tonight, I would have said RC6 beats the 2020. Tonight, I'm saying the 2020 beats RC6. There's my answer. They're both really good. If you're a Makers fan, you should love these. Like, I love the limited releases. And I think it just depends on my mood or what I've drank before it. Because I've normally always said that the RC6 is better. So. Oh, okay, Amy, you brought up a good point. Love how the Bourbon Winch t-shirt is modeled on a very manly bearded man. Okay. I have to preface this. So if you go to the Spreadshirt site, and this is specifically for the ladies, why I wanted to do the Spreadshirt, you can alter my logo. So you can shrink it or expand. Like if you don't want it so big, you can make it a little smaller. Maybe it's too big and it, you know. Or maybe it's too small and you want it a little bigger. That's totally fine. You can do that. You can edit my logo and make it, you can expand the size or whatever you want to do. Why I put the Whiskey Winch logo on a man's t-shirt, Amy, is because maybe I just wanted you the option. Usually the shirts are unisex. Like the men's shirt is just a regular t-shirt. So if that's what you want, I wanted you to to have that option. That's why I did it. So that's that. And that, like I said, anything that's on the Spreadshirt site, if you want to change the size, you totally can. You can go in, and one of the options is it's like a little pencil, and you can click it and move the logo. So, yeah, and Steve, I love the selection of hats. Yeah, that's why I wanted to do it. I freaking love hats. And I wanted a hat with my logo on it, let's be honest. So, and you can get dog, yeah, DC, you can get dog bandanas. What? So, okay, someone wanted Makers 101. Here we go. And then Will wanted Private Select. So we have 10 minutes. So we have 5 minutes for this 101 and we have 5 minutes for this. And then we got to go to ADHD whiskey. Yeah, and this one will be short because Maker's 101. It's literally Maker's Mark, 90 proof, but at 101 proof. That's it. Granted, I will say, kind of, and maybe this is just proof snobbing me and everything, because I always say this. I say Weller Full Proof blows Weller Special Reserve out of the water. Maker's, cask strength blows regular Makers out of the water. It's the same stuff, just higher proof. The 101 is better. It does better. I like it. Move the logo? You mean like getting some creepy guy's hand away from your wrench logo? Oh, shoot, I couldn't flip it. Hold on. Oh! There we go. How's that? How's that one? Yeah. Where's Dan? Get them back in here. Oh my gosh. These are the best things ever. Yeah, honestly, like, here's the thing. If you ever come across regular Makers and Makers 101 and you're like, I can only get one of these, get the Makers 101. It tastes the same, it's just higher proof. It feels like you're getting more. The higher the proof, the more it feels like you're getting something out of it. It's the same flavor profile though. So we'll add that to the list of Makers. This is the weedy blend. And we still have 7 minutes, so Will wanted a private select. Here you go. Private select. And then this one comes from Gaslight Liquor. You ever been there? You can go pick this up. And I'll be honest, this is in Memphis, Tennessee. For those wondering, Donnie was there with me when I bought this, and the Linux Cat. Everyone in the chat, Donnie the Linux Cat was with me when I bought this. We tried this, and I was like, holy crap, I have to buy one of those right now. It is so vanilla. Oh my gosh, is it vanilla? Everyone says vanilla on bourbon, but this is vanilla. I keep hearing the Jaws theme song every time you slowly drag the banana on screen. Damn it. 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 I'm having way too much fun. Oh my gosh. Which one is that? Donnie, Gaslight Liquor, Maker's Private Select, Angie's Hair. You know Angie. That's what's crazy. You know Angie, so. Yeah, this one's so. What are you doing here? What do you want with me? What is this guy doing? Holy crap! He just doesn't go away! What does he want? My goodness, man. I'm trying to get into this freaking Makers here. It's very vanilla. Hey. So, I'm drinking this this Makers. Tastes like banana. Oh my gosh. I hope he's still in here. Where should we put him? Here, he can sit on this. That looks comfy. There he goes. He can sit over there. That looks pretty comfy. Oh my gosh, I literally just tilted this. I forgot that I was smelling. I literally had this glass in my nose and I just tilted it up into my nose. This one is for Will Henderson. This is the Gaslight. Maker's Private Select. The thing, and okay, let's get back on a serious subject for 1 minute because we only have a couple minutes to go. These Maker's Private Selects, while I do love them, they're almost a little more bitter than, like, if you compare a Private Select to the 2020 or the RC6, I think the RC6 and the 2020 obviously is much more put together. It's obviously what they tried to do. Whereas I think some of these Private Selects, they just kind of pick. They're like, yeah, throw 3, don't put any of those, put 2 of that, put 4 of that, and put 1 and see what happens. Sometimes you'll get really good ones, and sometimes you'll get just like, it's not cohesive. It's good, but it's not, you can tell there's things fighting each other. Versus the RC6, the 2020, yeah, they're so cohesive. They're meant to be that way. Whereas some of these Private Selects, yeah, they're a little bit rough around the edges. They taste good, they're rough around the edges. Josh Pence, okay, that 4th Dan L banana pick made my night. Cheers, Trev. Heck yeah, thanks for the super chat. I'm glad I made your night. Well, that being said, let me just pour some of this guy into here. And with the last minute, this is the Weeder blend. This is everything we've had tonight. Every single thing is in this. Let's try it. What the heck? I couldn't have poured the more perfect Weller Maker's Baby. This tastes like a more viscous Weller's slash less viscous Makers. It's so weird. It's just right in the middle. Wow. It's weird. That's weird. It's a perfect blend of both of those profiles. It's really strange. It's exactly what you would think of a blend. It takes all of the good quality. It's just, I don't know. That is really weird. Old Man Joe wants a Danana Buddha t-shirt. If Dan will allow me to put that on a t-shirt, I will do it. Okay, it's 9:01. We're late. We got to go to ADHD Whiskey. Thanks for joining me, guys. Like I said, check the links in the description. Into the AM has they have sick merch. I will only push products that I believe in. Okay? And I told them that. I said, I will only do it if I like it. And I'm telling you guys that. I will only accept this stuff if I like it myself. So check the link in the description if you want to check them out. If you want to get something from there, use the discount code. Check out the new spreadsheet. I have new logos, and there will be new logos. I will post that on Instagram and Patreon so you know when the new logos go up there. For everyone joining the Patreon tomorrow, if you're still in here tomorrow, we're doing a Miss Wrench Patreon. So it's going to be me and Lady Wrench on a stream, Patreon only. The link will be in Patreon. So you have to be in Patreon to get the link. So, 3 minutes until ADHD. Okay, so I have time to do this. No, it says he's live now, so it's time now. So, like I said, tomorrow, I think it's going to be at 7 Central, so the same time we went live tonight. There's no plan. We'll probably end up both of us slammered. It's going to be a fun night. Other than that, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking out all the links. Thank you to Into the AM for believing in me and sponsoring me. Holy crap, this is amazing. So let's hop on over to ADHD Whiskey. Tell them Trev sent you. I love you guys. I will see you in the chat. I will see you next time. I'll see you tomorrow, probably, maybe. If you're a Patreon, I'll see you then. So, Freds, everyone at Freds, I love you guys. You friggin' crazies. And everyone else, I love you too. So, I will see ya in the next video. Or live stream. Or wherever I see ya.